and welcome to, wow, I think this is the 6th video in the Be More Zebra series. So why am I all about the zebra? So you should know by now because you've probably watched all the other videos, but just in case you haven't and you've come along to this video first, I'm wearing a zebra jumper because if you think about a zebra, what is it? It's a horse that doesn't mind standing out. It represents your unique individuality. And that is what I am absolutely all about embracing, your unique individuality. And this beautiful mixed wool blend jumper has been kindly gifted to me by Jigsaw, the luxury women's fashion brand. So thank you very much, Jigsaw, for gifting me this beautiful jumper so I could make this Be More Zebra series. So this is the 6th video in my 8-part series for emotional well-being and mental health. Today, we are going to be talking about a very, very powerful word, and it's one of these buzzwords that we're hearing a lot about now: resilience. What is resilience? Everyone has a different interpretation of what that word means. Some people think resilience means that you're strong, you can handle everything that the world throws at you without any complaint, without any fuss, without any bother. Other people think resilience is you are vulnerable, so you can ask for help when you need to ask for help. Other people think resilience might be when you're able to share and show your feelings so that you get what you need from people around you. So it depends on how you sort of see the word resilience and what does it actually mean to you. Now, there is this lovely metaphor that I love to tell my clients and to read to my clients. It's a little story and it's called the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean. So I'm going to share it with you. I'm gonna do it off the top of my head because I think I can remember this story quite well. So one day a woman comes to her mother and is in a real state of anxiety. And she's explaining to her mother how she feels just so, low mood. She can't cope with the things that life is throwing at her. She feels that everything is just overwhelming and too much to deal with. Her mum listens to her daughter, complaining about this and that and the other and what happened next and who said what to her. And she waits for her daughter to finish. And then she takes her daughter into the kitchen without saying a word. When she gets to the kitchen, she gets 3 saucepans and she fills all 3 saucepans with water from the tap. And then she puts all 3 saucepans onto the hob, onto the burners, and puts the burners on and starts the water heating up. In the first saucepan, she puts some carrots. In the second saucepan, she puts an egg. And in the third saucepan, she puts some ground coffee beans. And she says to her daughter, let's just wait here for 10 minutes. So the time ticks on. 10 minutes later, the mother turns off the burners and she says to the daughter, looking at the 3 saucepans, what do you see? And the daughter says, well, I see carrots, egg, and the coffee. And then the mother asks the daughter, well, what do you actually notice about what happened to these 3 things? And the daughter says, okay, well, the carrot went in hard and now it's soft. The egg went in fragile, but now it's hard on the inside and the shell can peel off easily. And the coffee beans have basically just changed the water into a cup of black coffee. And so the mother says, okay, now, is there anything else you notice about this? And the daughter looks at everything and she says, okay, well, the carrot went in hard, but then got weakened by the boiling water. The egg went in vulnerable and fragile and got a hard inside and a very kind of thin shell on the outside. But the coffee beans that went in changed the water. So the mother said, yes, that's right. The adversity was the same experience for all three things. The hot water was the problem. It was the coffee beans that was able to use the problem and transform the problem and actually make something of the problem. So the point is, in life, how can we be more coffee bean? So in a way, that is an absolutely brilliant metaphor for resilience. We're not trying to pretend that there are no problems in life. We're not trying to pretend that life is not challenging sometimes. And we're not trying to ignore the negative things that can happen to us in our lives. But what we can do is take all of it and work out how we can see the solution within the problem, how we can rise to the challenges, and how we can see the negatives, but also being able to look behind the negatives and understand that there must be positives. So it's about recognizing that with our perception of turning things around, with our ability to do this more and more, we start to find that we connect with that resilient part of us more and more. And as we continue to do this more and more, it becomes a new skill. And as we employ that new skill more and more, it becomes who we really are. It becomes part of us. We just become resilient people. And that's nice, isn't it? Lovely. So I hope that helped you today. Next time, it will be video number 7, episode 7, and we will be talking about grief and loss. Grief and loss is a subject close to my heart because I am a grief author and I've written 2 books about grief. Good Grief was published in 2016 and Planet Grief has just recently been published in 2021. So next week I will be sharing about how to manage grief and loss. So I will see you then. Till then, have a great day. Have a great week. Bye-bye.